Good morning, welcome in for another vlog from myself, Darren. It's currently 4 AM on Friday. I think it's like the 14th of June at the moment, and I am extremely tired because I finished last night at 7 o'clock, so I've literally had 9 hours rest period this morning, well last night shall I say. And yeah, nice little drive down to Lutterworth ahead of us now. There is 2 drops, but they are pretty much next to each other, so it's not too bad. I'm going to class it as 1 drop really, because that's all I need to drive down there for. And as James is still in my truck, we're in Poseidon again. Vehicle checks have all been done, and I'm looking at about a 2.5 hour drive to get to Lutterworth from where I am now. Straight down the M6, nice and easy, and then onto the M1. Hit there for about 2 or 3 junctions, and then jobs are good. And all depending on Birmingham's traffic. And plus, when I was coming into work this morning, the junction was closed for the M6 southbound on the Haydock Island. I'm hoping they've reopened it by now, because it looked like they might have been to start taking signs down. Hopefully it's all up and ready, so I can get straight down there. If not, I'm going to go to the junction down, which will be the M62, and then come from there, and then the M6 south from there. Yeah, bad thing about starting so early in the morning, sometimes you get caught in the back end of the roadworks. Yep, M6 is still closed on the southbound. I was hoping I might have opened it by now, but it's still closed. A little bit of movement on the M6 northbound. So what I am going to have to do is travel through Newton Willows and then jump down to the M62 and rejoin that way. Just go pop me back a little bit, and it's currently 10 to 5 in the morning at the moment. Nice and early. Luckily the roads should be really quiet this time of day. I say should. With the M6 closure, it is a little bit hit and miss, isn't it? Traffic just congregates everywhere, doesn't it, when soon as you have a motorway closure. And I'm not too sure if it's the same place that I'm actually delivering to, or is it 2 different Asdas. So it's Asda I'm delivering to, one of their RDCs, but they've got 2 of them in the same park, like the business park, and they're about a 1/4 mile from each other. So on the postcodes, there is 2 different postcodes, but I need to check the paperwork when I get down there to see which IDC it is that I'm delivering to. Or which one's first, shall I say. Shouldn't be too bad either way though. Back door tips normally are. I think last time I went down, it was a little bit of a wait whilst I was on the bay. Nothing too much, probably about 45 minutes to maybe an hour and a half, give or take. I think that was to take about 20 pallets off as well. Whereas for today, my first drop is 8 pallets, and then the second drop is 16 pallets. Yeah, looking at the paperwork, it does say as the IDC on both of them, so maybe it could be the same place. Cross that bridge when it comes to it away, and we'll get there. We'll get it checked in. That'll put me in the right direction if it's not. Should be a couple more miles now down this way, for about 3 miles or so. Nice straight road. But there was no traffic until I come down to this little section over here. So about 2 roundabouts from the actual M62. Seems to be quite a big queue of trucks, all trying to do the same thing. But it's just stuck at some traffic lights by the looks of it. Okay, moment of truth. Google Maps did say it was open from the M62 junction. Hopefully it is. What time are I on now? I'm currently at 5:05 now. If I waited about 10 or 15 minutes at depot, I probably would have been reopened at 5. Sounds low, that, isn't it? So let's see when we get onto it if there's any trucks or cars what are on there already, which means the other junction would have been left open up by now. So cruise control on 56 all the way, non-stop. Just under half a tank of fuel at the moment, but that's enough to get me down there, and then I'll fuel up at Rugby Services most likely on the way back up. If not, I'll make it to Kiel, no problems. Fuel up then. Northbound's open. I'm not too sure if that was closed last night as well. I couldn't see any cars on the M6 northbound just then. Maybe we beat the rush. Here's the big moment of truth. It's a bit longer than I thought, this slick road. It's in 40 miles per hour, that's not good, is it? Like it says end up there, so that's alright. Well, looks like it's been reopened. Now looks straight, got a couple of trucks there. I should have just waited around 10 or 15 minutes. Ah well, is what it is. Can't predict the roadworks, unfortunately. I'd say it's one hell of a rainbow there, isn't it? It's a really thick one. Yeah, it's shining quite bright, that one. Hopefully that's a sign it's going to be a nice day today. What do you reckon? I think it's going to be throwing it down. I think it's going to be staying nice, especially for the rest of the week as well. Hopefully it's going to be a nice one. We're due an extra hot summer, aren't we? I think it's going to be like an Indian summer, I think they're saying. So it might be like November when it's actual nice weather for us. Instead of it being June and July like it currently is. Oh, it sucks when it's not nice. Well, there is Birmingham after all. What did we expect? I know I expect it now every time I come around this little section. It normally clears up a little bit though just after the M5. So I've got about another 7 miles of this, give or take. It's currently 6:30 at the moment, so I'm driving for an hour and a half over. Yep, about an hour and 40 minutes. And I've still got 47 miles to go. So as soon as the traffic clears up, another 40 miles after that. Due to get there, probably go be like 8 o'clock now at this rate by the looks of it, unfortunately. Not much you can do about it, unfortunately. Like you say, it's just traffic around Birmingham this time of day, congestion, etc. It was an early start today, wasn't it, as well? 4 o'clock. Looks like it might have actually been an accident instead. taken me 15 minutes so far, just to get past where the services are and come up to this junction. And we've got one of the lane closures as well. It's been like that for about a quarter of a mile, probably. And it doesn't really help when you got a lane closure on the left hand side, but you got another 2 lanes of traffic, so you can see really heavy traffic trying to get on. So it's pretty much 4 lanes trying to condense down into 2 at the moment, whilst it's 5 to 7 in the morning. So the traffic is just horrendous. Originally it was booked in for between 7:30 and 7, so that's not happening at the moment. I spoke to Mike already in the office, give him the heads up. But hopefully they'll still accept it anyway. They normally do if you turn up a little bit late. But it just depends how late it'll be turning up after I get past the accident. The second one is booked in for 12 o'clock though. So I'm hoping they can accept that one early. Or else I'm waiting around for a couple of hours. But by the looks of it, I'm not in a rush for that one, am I? Looks to be 2 lanes that are closed. Even though you got the traffic officer's van there, you got the red lights up saying lane closure, you still got cars coming up right until the last minute. Oh, it must have been quite a bad one actually. Was that just fuel spillage maybe? It's like 2 trucks. Yeah, they're walking out of that alright. Can they get in this lane yet? I don't know. No, we'll wait a little bit just in case they get flashed. You know, gone past the accident. Looks like it wasn't too bad anyway. Maybe one of the drivers was distracted, then he's gone into the back of the other truck, but it didn't look anything too bad. Which is good, because you don't want to see anybody get hurt, do you? Especially not another HGV driver anyhow. Just about to come off now at Rugby Services, but not for services though, coming off for Lutterworth. And what junction is this? Let's see now which number it is. I think it's junction 1, is it? Yep, junction 1. We'll just go follow the A426 now. It's about 4 miles away from our destination.
Braddock. There you go.
Podcast starting itself there for some reason. So we've got 4 miles still to go, and it's currently 10 to 8 as it stands. Not done too bad considering the traffic earlier on. If that accident wasn't there, it probably would have been alright. Let's give us another 40 minutes added onto the day really, hasn't it? Men's a little bit late. Just wait for it to clear and the lights change. I'm so glad that all the trucks are automatic these days. I remember when I was younger I used to drive, it was a class 2 one, but it was a class 2 manual, and it was a split shift. I think I had like 16 gears. It was absolutely crazy. It was a big cement mixer one. And you used to have to set off in 2nd gear and then literally do your first 4 gears, knock the gear stick across to the right, and then you do another 4, and then you got like a little switch on your gear stick, so you flick that up, knock it to the left, do another 4, and then knock it to the right, and then do the other 4. Absolutely crazy. You're changing your gears like 14 times before you even get off the first roundabout, especially when you're setting off when you're heavy loaded. It's like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. You used to have a dead arm in 5 minutes changing the gears that much. But now it's so much easier, isn't it, with automatics? Because I don't know, it's saying I'm in 12th gear as it stands. Automatic is the way forward though, isn't it? You don't have to worry about burning the clutch out, setting off in the wrong gear, etc. Does it all for you when you need to change at the right times. Less strain as well as on the gearbox, supposedly. Right, follow it down to the left. This roundabout up ahead. And the place I'm actually delivering to is a place called Magna Park. Now, Magna Park, if you've never been there, is absolutely huge. It really is. I'll show you when we get there. Here we are now over at Magna site. And you got one Asda there, and pretty much every single building here, they're all like massive RDCs. So if you don't know what an RDC is, it's the regional distribution centre, and it's the huge, the big massive warehouses that you see all the time everywhere. Yeah, there's loads of them. There's about 3 or 4 Asda ones what are on here. You got loads of Amazons, Tool Station, I think they might be on here. You got Renault and Nissan there to your left. Great Bear, they've got a big site on here. Delivered to them ones before. Hunter Boulevard. So I think the Asda we're going to is the one right down at the end. Let's double check it before I do pull in. So they've all got different names. So the one here on the right hand side is CDC. There's one as you come onto Magna site. You got a big DHL there as well. It's the huge Amazon one there on the left hand side. Oh, there's another DHL over there. Right down at the end. Ooh, we need. Got BT. Another Amazon. Was it the same one that I seen signposted earlier? Could be the same one, to be honest.
Yeah, nice. And he was just
I wish my podcast would stop turning myself on. Yep, IDC, that is this one here now. So I think they both might be here, to be honest with you, which is quite good because it's got 2 different postcodes. Both say IDC, so I presume they're both going to be here. Got quite a Scania site here as well on the left hand side. Alright, let's get ourselves booked in. Goods in. This one. Yeah, speak to the guys. But over the Asda site, what they have now, instead of a security to book you in, it's like a touch screen. So then you just gotta put all your information in there, such as like your purchase order number or your reference number that you have. And I just need to try and park it over here on the right hand side. Because I don't know if we're going to be going down to the end to get tipped off by a forklift or putting onto a bay. So I'm just going to park here next to this fella. Just in reverse. window down, head out. That'll do me there. All booked in. I just need to join the queue and they can tip both loads at the same time, so I won't have to wait around till 11 o'clock after all. Which is a bonus really, isn't it? Because last thing you want to be doing is wait around till like 12, 1 o'clock to get tipped off and then make your way back up north. At least this way I can get both of them done and I'll be out of here within the hour. And it's only 8:30, so we're winning. Now it's my turn to get onto the bay. We've got a bit of a turning circle around here we can use. So we're reversing on our good side. Where possible, always reverse on your good side. You won't be doing blind sides where you don't need to. Keep it nice to this truck here in front. Then get yourself at a good angle to reverse straight onto the bay. When it wants to go in reverse anyway. So I need to head right next to that post. Steering wheel's too bloody big. Straighten it up. Job's a good one. Got to wait for that little bump. Oh. I'll double check, make sure I can go further back. I've just got an on bay at the moment, and luckily here at the Asda they have a free Wi-Fi you can use, which is fantastic. I'm waiting for him to finish tipping the guy next to me, and then he's going on his little coffee break. After he's finished his coffee break, it'll be about 15-20 minutes, he said. He will then start unloading me. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is put my feet up, relax, watch a bit of Amazon Prime, because the new season of The Boys has just started. And if you've never seen The Boys before, it's really, really good. I think it's like season 4 at the moment. But it's a superhero flick of a series. And yeah, it's a little bit of a dark twist on what your normal Marvel would be. Well worth the watch though if you've never watched it before. So in the meantime, I'm going to do that, and then because it's Friday, it's going to be a foot down Friday, right back up towards our depot. I'll probably make a collection in Knutsford. I do presume it will be there. And then yeah, I'm not too sure what to do in the afternoon at the moment. Right then, the time has just hit 10 to 11 at the moment. So that's not too bad. Both deliveries have been made to the same place, which is a bonus because it just took it off at the same time. So it saves messing about at least. It's quite a cool little roundabout, this one that we're coming up to. It's got a little model plane in the middle of it. Now I'm not too sure what it's meant to represent. I don't know if it's like an RAF base in the area or something. But yeah, they've got a little model plane in the centre of the roundabout here. I'm going to jump onto the M1 in a second. So I'm at junction 20 for the M1. And I'm coming up the M1 instead of going towards the M6. Because the M6, going past Birmingham, etc., it's just a pain in the backside. So, especially being a Friday as well, I reckon traffic will still be there even at this time of day. So instead, I'm going to go at the M1. I'm going to come off at Donington Park. I'm going to take my break there. get something to eat. I'm absolutely starving, so it'll probably take about 40 minutes to get up to there. And then I'm going to cut across the A50 towards Stoke, A500 around Stoke, and then I'm going to go up the M6 that way. Overall, should save a little bit of time doing it that way as well. Foot down Friday after all. I don't want to be sat in traffic. And then I'll give work a bit of a call when I'm a bit nearer towards the M6 as well, just in case they have got the collection around Congleton or even Knutsford area. Let's see what the M1's looking like. Nice and clear, that's good. This is the way motorway should be like. No traffic, free flowing, 56 miles per hour, cruise control on, jobs are good. And just entering the services now for Donington Park, just off the M1. There's more army trucks here. I've just seen about 6 of these things leaving a minute ago. Something must be going on then. The odd ones on the left as well, they look pretty cool, don't they? Big armoured vehicles. Don't know if it's broke down or anything. Right, I need to try and get a half decent space that I can get in, because I don't like reversing out of these spaces on the left hand side. So I'm going to go to the one on the right just here. Yeah, that'll do me. Just put the hazard lights on and then reverse it back. Just finishing up on a break at the moment, and it's currently 12:15. Spoke to the office. I've now got a collection over the north of Derby area, and that's going straight to our depot. The sat nav is showing 20 miles to get there and around 40 minutes driving time. It's quite a straightforward one to get there as well. All I need to do is jump back onto the M1, which is round the corner from where the services are, straight up the M1, then come off one of the A roads. After that, all I need to do is make my way to the A38, travel south on there, jump back onto the A50, and then continue my route down towards Stoke. So it's not really too much out of my way to get this one, so it makes sense. And all I'm doing is taking it back to our depot. So the jobs are good, and then, isn't it? Because last thing what I'll be doing on a Friday is making this collection for 1 o'clock, leaving there at 1:45, and then having to deliver it somewhere yonder out of the way, and then I could be stuck there for a few hours as well. So at least this way, I'm making the collection, headed back to our depot, and then fingers crossed, that's me done. I don't know if I've said this before, but that is going to be me done for the week. Oh, what's happening here? Have we got a standoff between a truck and a guy with a PPT? Oh, is he on his brake? I'm not too sure. I think he might be on his brake there. It's not a great place to park for your brakes. It's tight trying to get past. Yeah, he's having a brew. I think the guy with the PPT was just having a minute. That's really weird then, going around that corner. I thought there was literally a little standoff between the two. The guy with the pump truck's like, no, I'm not moving. The guy with the truck is like, I need to get past, mate. That's a nice little classic car there. I don't need fuel at the moment, so I'm good for that. So I don't need to stop here. I wouldn't mind a coffee though, being honest with you. There's a little bit of a lay-by just up here, so if I can jump out and get a quick coffee, that would be a bonus. But I just don't want to queue up for a while. I was going to get Greg's coffee before, but there was a massive queue to get one. And then I don't really want to pay £6 for a Starbucks or Costa. Trying to save money. Bloody hell. I've worked it out in the past. I used to spend about 200 quid a month just on coffees. That is right. Starbucks alone, 200 quid a month. That's ridiculous. I know what that was. I think it was like one coffee a day. So if you work it out, Monday to Friday, one coffee a day, 5 quid a go, £25 a week. There's £100. I used to get 2 coffees. So it was like a tenner a day. Wow, it adds up, doesn't it, before you even know it. You don't realise how much you spend on bloody Starbucks and Costas until you actually start working it out. Just round the corner from the location now at the top of Derby. The traffic's really heavy at the moment, isn't it? The M1 freed up quite alright actually as soon as I got past that little bit of the road works. So it's quite smooth sailing all the way up here. Came off the M1, smooth sailing again. Let's see if we can get past this bit alright. Ah, the little traditional markets. I do like them little markets. It gives a good little community feel, doesn't it, to the place. Still 1 mile to go. I'm just going to jump down the A608 in a second. Looks like they've invested quite a bit of money into this area lately. All looks new, all the little parks, toilets are getting done up. Nice, it's good that. I like it when you see like little towns and stuff actually invested into the town. Too many places these days, isn't it, where it's just run down, where people are just giving up on the area. It's sad. I don't know what area this is actually, this bit. It's got a Tesco's there. I can't believe I've pretty much gone all day. I've not mentioned a single thing yet about the Euros. So let me know down below, who do you think is going to win the Euros? Who's your money on? And also, who do you think is going to get the golden boot? I'm quite interested to know your feedback for this lot. Where am I going now? Left here. Yep. Stay there, bud. And going to the right just here. Hoping it's a big place. Oh, I can get a brew as well. That's good. Should be around here somewhere. Hopefully I can get parking as well so we can get to that coffee shop. Where are you? If I can't see it here in a minute, I'm just going to pull over, do a bit of Google Maps. My word, hopefully the weather gets better next week. Oh God, I don't be stuck in all this. Oh wait, there's 2 sites. Oh my God, didn't see that. So the business that I'm delivering to is here. So I'm here and it's CP I need to deliver to. So if I jump out of Adams Close, do a left, and then it should be on a T-junction bit, right? Wow, this rain. Why does it always rain when I get to one of my collections or delivery points? underneath the tree. Right then, so where we need to go. Just look at this sign at the moment. So I'm here. So do it left, follow it right down to T-junction, and then it should be there on the right hand side. I'm looking for a CP. So I probably drove past it earlier actually, where that butty van is. That's where it is. So if you're ever unsure and there's a butty wagon, always ask the people at the butty wagon, because they know pretty much every single business on the estate. And to be honest with you, the guy is that helpful, you would not believe. Big shout out to this guy who owns this butty wagon. If you're in Derby area, go give it a visit, because this is the guy in front of me now, the Range Rover. He's like, just follow me, I'll take you there. I can't believe I'm following a guy from the butty van to do collection. What a legend, what an absolute legend. They used to be based right next door to where the cafe is, so that's why I had the postcode still for that address, but they've moved recently. Tell you what, you don't get a lot of people who go out your way to help you this much. Right, so coming back on the road. Right, if he turns left there, this is the one that I've come to already. And it was saying all collections must have been made at the other area. Unless there's one further down. What a legend. He didn't have to go out of his way for this, but he's helped me a lot. Nice one, mate. Luckily, they've got a big yard as well, so I was dreading trying to get down this area. Well, I won't be able to get down it, let's be honest with you. All I need to do now is try and reverse it into that little area to the left. 1:30 at the moment. Trying to angle it at a good place. I've got that car, the silver one, parked on the passenger side, so I need to be careful with that one. Kind of in the way, being honest with you. But I like doing a jackknife reverse. Saying that, I like doing a jackknife reverse when I've got space to actually straighten the trailer. Right, let's go for that again. Swing it out, swing it back in. That silver car really is a bit of a pain. Get close as you can to the gate. My word. The passenger side is just in a bush right now. That's all right. There's enough space for them to get in. Get the forks either side. You don't think it was throwing it down a minute ago, would you? I don't think it was raining 5 minutes ago. It's absolutely crazy. But because of the nature of the goods that I'm collecting, ratchet straps are going to be needed for this one to keep it nice and secure. Doesn't look good. Nice blue skies behind me. And I've got that on the way. With any luck, hopefully, it will just bypass us until we get this strapped down and secured. Don't be doing this in the rain. Don't want it to bounce it down a minute ago. Yep. It's definitely raining now. Oh, I'm going to get absolute soaking now, aren't I? Sometimes though, you just got to plod on. Get a little bit wet every so often. Wind's starting to pick up a bit now, so have to be careful with them whacking me in the head. And as quick as that started raining, just as fast it stopped. So that's the car I was talking about before when I was trying to reverse it. Woo! Right then, to get back to the yard, it's 89 miles and I'm due to get there at 10 to 5. It's currently 2:30. Back to the glorious skies as we're coming off the A50. Oh my word. Oh my word, I'm just seeing the traffic. So I'm just coming off the A500 I was meant to say until I was seeing all the traffic. So it looks nice and clear. Coming through Stoke wasn't really too bad. But it's moving actually. Kind of. It's kind of moving. Not free flowing. It's kind of moving. At least I'm only taking the trailer back to the Haydock depot anyway. I don't have to go to the hub to empty off or anything. It's a case of just taking this back and then that's me done. But it could be a while before I get back though at this rate. Looking at things, unfortunately. Making pretty good timing at the moment, but however, that is about to come to an end because I've seen some matrix signs a second ago saying junction 21A, which is what I need to be to after that. So I think I go to number 23 or 24. Yeah, 50 minutes delay. Cheers. Hopefully the sign is a little bit exaggerating things and it's not going to be as bad as that. But the sign's coming on now for 60 miles per hour. I don't have a sat nav on at the moment, I've turned it all off. But I reckon, whoa, 20 miles, give or take, away. So overall, I'm not doing too bad. And for a Friday, foot down Friday, you really want, don't you? You got to get that nice early finish. It's currently 4:30 now. Originally, sat-nav was saying 5 o'clock to be back at the yard. Which wouldn't mind that if it was still the case. I'd take that as a win. Starting so early this morning, 4 AM. And then finishing at 6. Still, oh God, 14 hours, like, isn't it? God, I've been in 12.5 hours already. How is that possible? Luckily, I got a can of Monster still for me anyway a little bit later on, but yeah, I've just realised that. Coming up to 12.5 hours, so I've got 2.5 hours to get back to the yard. Oh, that's put a little bit of a twist on it, isn't it? I can't see it being 2.5 hours stuck in traffic though, if we're being honest. Should make it past. But it is getting very, very heavy over the southern. If it's moving, it's moving, it's alright. As long as there's not been an accident and we're stood still, we should be okay. Woo! 14 hours done again on a Friday. I'm absolutely knackered, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna record a video a day for now because work's done. All I'm doing now for the rest of the evening, because I've still got a lot of stuff to do because we've got to prepare still for tomorrow's holiday. So I still need to go to Pets at Home, get some more rat food so I can keep them fed. I need to clean them. I need to drop them off at one of my friend's houses, Eric. He's looking after them for a week. And then we still need to pack, need to get the car ready, need to get everything sorted out. We'd want to try and leave originally. I wanted to try and leave like 7 o'clock in the morning to drive up there, because it's like a 6-hour drive. Well, 6 with the kids anyway. Normally, if it's just on myself, it would be like 4.5, maybe 5 hours. But you got to toilet time, stretch his little man's legs and stuff. So we've got to do that tomorrow. But before we can go, little man has got his second lesson at doing martial arts at Ninja Cubs. So he loved it last week. He went, it was the first time he went. He had like a little, his little gi, got all that. So cute, honestly. He's free next month and he's got his own like little gi, little white belt. They don't teach him anything about fighting or self-defense. It's more about discipline and getting into like good structure for him. So he needs it. He's got plenty of energy it needs to burn off. So I think it'll do him a world of good just running around the gym and doing little punching the balls and doing stretching moves. I think it'll do him really good. So far this week, he's been all right with it. Except the only problem is he's watched a little bit of, not the Avengers, but a little bit of Hulk. So every time he sees Hulk now, he runs around going Hulk smash and then starts trying to smash everything and punch everything. Kids are kids though, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? You can't change that. That's what they are, isn't it? Having fun. My word, it's absolutely roasting in this car at the moment. I feel like I'm in a sauna. It's absolutely crazy warm. But I am going to leave the video there. So again, thank you very much. I'm just gibbering on, to be honest, for quite a bit at the moment. So apologies about that one. But yeah, have a great week. Have a great weekend. I am off in Scotland now. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but leave tomorrow. So the vlogs aren't going to be the same for the next week and a bit, so I do apologise about that. And when I'm back, I will be doing all the truck ones again. But in the meantime, if I'm travelling, like driving up Scotland, I'll do like a little vlog, a little travel vlog. And when we're doing sightseeing, I'll do that. But in between, I'm just going to spend some time with the family, relax, feet up and chill out, because it's a well-deserved break, if I must say so myself. So have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you again next time. And most of all, stay safe. Bye for now.